welcome to my channel once again. This is Oluwayemisi Comfort TV. Thanks for being on this channel. I appreciate you so much. Today on this channel, I brought a sensitive topic again. A very sensitive topic, which if you know that you are a business person and you have passion for business, and you know that you are an entrepreneur, a business-oriented person, someone that loves business, someone that wants to be independent, you want to have business of your own, you want to be an employer of labor, this video is for you. Stay tuned, sit back and enjoy this video. I want you to understand that when we talk about entrepreneurship or business, it has to do with something that you own yourself. It is your skill, what you can, your ability, your talent, what you can do to get money, to make money, what you can do to make money. We have a lot of businesses out there, but there are some, depending on your ability. No wonder in the Bible God gave talents. He gave talents. He gave some 5, he gave some 2, he gave some 1. We believe that he gave a servant 5, he gave a servant 2, and he gave a servant 1. That means we have businesses we can do depending on our passion, depending on our interest, and depending on our skills. So to get a particular business that will fit you, that will suit you, you need to sit up and check businesses. Now, for example, in this video, I'm going to talk about different kind of businesses I did. I think I have about 6 businesses I can remember here. Maybe along the line as I'm talking, maybe if I can remember some again, I can talk about 6 different businesses I did that failed. People are doing this kind of businesses, these 6 businesses, people are doing them out there today. But you know, when you do a particular business, depending on the location, on your environment, on your audience, people that are available, so depending on that kind of business and where you are, your location. So I did 6 good businesses that failed. Six good businesses that failed. And these 6 businesses, they are not bad business at all. They are not bad, but they failed because of one reason or the other. I couldn't do them because of one reason or the other. So when you are watching this video, when I mention them, I'm not saying that these businesses are not good. People are doing them today. They are making millions from them. But I did them and they failed for one reason or the other. So you should not, the first thing you need to know is that you don't have to be discouraged. If you do a particular business and it's not working well, move to another one. You don't have to be discouraged. Move on to a business that can hold you. Move on to a business that can hold you. So today, I have, in this video, I'm just going to talk about those businesses that failed. But I have other videos after this. I'm going to talk about businesses you can do without capital. Businesses you can do with 0 capital. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about businesses you can do when you have your money with you, when you have the capital. I'm going to talk about it. The businesses you can do when you have your capital. And I'm going to talk about different kind of businesses you can attach to your business. When you have a particular lucrative business you are doing, you don't sit on one, you can divert businesses. I'm going to talk about different businesses you can join to the one you are doing. So this video is going to be on those businesses I did that failed and the reason why they failed. I'm going to mention that in this video. Businesses that I did that failed. About 6 of them I'm going to mention in this video that failed and the reasons why they failed. And I'm telling you that they may not fail for other people. People are still doing them. So for the mere fact that I did those businesses and they failed me, doesn't mean they will fail another person. But I want you to understand that failure is not the end of business. You keep on moving and you keep on checking and testing till you get the one that will fit you. You don't have any work with you. That is the only problem. But you keep on checking, and failure is not the end. Failure is step to success. Failure is just a step to success. When you fail, then that shows that you are going to be successful. So failure is not the end of business. It's not the end of life. So if you have been doing businesses, you have been texting them and you failed, continue. One day you will get the one that will fit you. So I'm going to mention them one after the other, those businesses that I did that failed and the reasons why they failed. I did a video on entrepreneurship. Please, I want you to watch that video. I answered 10 questions that are about entrepreneurship. So when you watch down my video on entrepreneurship, it will really help you when you want to go into business, or you are already in a business. Please kindly watch down my video on entrepreneurship. So let's move on to this one. So the number one business I did that failed, I'm not going to mention them according to the way I did them. I will just mention them randomly. I was selling the charge card from home. That was not a failed business. I worked as a salary earner for 27 years. Let me start from that. I worked as a salary earner for 27 years, and throughout my 27 years, I was looking for one business or the other to do. I was looking for business to join to my job, to my salary. As I was looking for the one I can add to my salary, I was also looking for that particular business that I can do, that I will not be working for someone. I always had it in mind that I must not work for anybody. I must be my own boss. I wanted to be an employer of labor. That had been my target all these years, to be employer of labor. I never wanted to be an employee, but one way or the other, because of capital background, I got job, and I was trying to use that job to make sure I get a particular business that I can sit back with, even in my old age, even in my retirement. I started looking for different kind of businesses to do. So meanwhile, I was not looking for a business that I will do, that will be putting food on my table alone. I was looking for a business that can last long, that can feed me in my old age. That was why most of these businesses I couldn't continue, because I didn't see them feeding me at my retirement. So I had to drop them. So the first, I'm going to mention this. I was selling recharge card. I was living in my house. I was selling recharge card. I will go to work, and when I come back in the evening, people will ask, I want to buy recharge card. I want to buy recharge card. They will knock our gate, buy recharge card. I was trying to do something. And that time, when you buy recharge card, you have like 10 naira on top of it. Maybe you buy it like 90 naira. Then you have to sell it 100 naira. And sometimes people can relate to this, if you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you can say, okay, the recharge card, you will buy it 90 naira or 93 naira. It was not even 90 naira. It was like 93 naira or 95 naira or 97 naira that we are buying it. Then you will have to sell it 100 naira. If you sell it 100 naira, people will buy from you, because you are selling it, because it is a 100 naira recharge card. So the recharge card, they have certain amount on them. So you can't sell beyond that amount. But some people that time, so that we get gain, sometimes we sell, when we know that we use the environment where we were, we can sell 110 naira, we put 10 naira on top. That 10 naira on top is our own gain. 10 naira on top is our own gain, because we buy it maybe 95, 97 naira. So the 10 naira on top is really our gain. So we can sell it 110 naira. So I was doing it, I was rotating, I was doing it. That time I go and buy different kind of networks that I was selling. But I can't say I stopped this business. I stopped the business because a lot of people went into it. Can you see the reason? I stopped this business. I stopped selling it because a lot of people started selling. In this house, they'll be selling in one house close to you. A lot of people in a particular environment, neighborhood, 10 people can be selling recharge card. So when you have 10 people selling recharge card, they want people to buy from them. So instead of selling, you will go to town, to a far distance, to get the card in bulk. And the 10 naira on top of it is our gain. So some people, they decided to be selling at a lesser prices, so that people will come to them. So the gain started becoming like maybe 3 naira gain on top of it. You will buy a recharge card for 97 naira and you sell 100 naira, 3 naira. So when I look at, because I'm a business person, when I look at a business, I mentioned it in my video on entrepreneurship. When you are doing a business and you discover that you are just rolling your money in, rolling your money out, the money is not, you are not getting anything, no gain, please just drop that kind of business. It's not a good business. When you know you can't get gain, it's not a good business. It's not a matter of you doing business, it's a matter of you getting something from what you are doing. So I had to drop it because a lot of people, it was getting saturated, people were selling everywhere and they were selling at lower prices, no gain again. So I dropped that one. The second business I went into, I was buying red oil. You go to villages to buy red oil. I remember there was a time I was planning to travel to as far as towns to go and get red oil and keep. So when you keep, you'll be able to sell later. That time they told us, I don't know, maybe you can let me know in the comment section. Please, as I'm saying this, I need your comments, because most of these things may be lack of information, maybe ignorance. Most of these things can be ignorance, because that time they told us that the best time to buy red oil was that we should be buying red oil around June and July. That we should buy red oil around June and July. So I buy around June and July. They believe it's always cheap. Then you now sell maybe in December when it's high. So I did this business 2 times. The first time that I did this, I went out, I bought kegs, all these 25-liter kegs. I went to market, I bought red oil, I bought 10 kegs to start with. I did a place, I put a wood under so that the oil will not spoil, something like that. So I arranged them in a place, in a store. So when it was December, I was waiting for November. When it was November, I started waiting for the price to go up, because on top of that 10, I believe I'd be able to make something. I wanted to even buy up to like 50, because that period we are doing all this cooperative, you can get money. So I was looking for a business to be doing that can give me money. So I bought 10 kegs. So I kept the red oil. So it's around, I was waiting for the price to go up around November. No, price was not going up. Price was just up and down, even the average of the amount I bought it. So when it was December, the price was not going up, not going down. I had to sell it because the price was even trying to go down. I sold the red oil. Some people will say somebody should keep it till another year. Maybe you keep it until the price will go up. I had to sell it. I sold it at the same price I bought it. I sold it at the same price I bought it, even at a loss, because the jerry can I sold with it, which was not part of the amount. So let's say I bought it at 5,000 naira each. I sold it at 5,000 naira each. No gain, nothing. I just thank God that my money came back. So I stopped selling red oil. I stopped buying red oil to keep. But another time I did this same business again. Another year, maybe like 8 years later. Yes, I can say 8 or 10 years later, I still did that business because I bought like 20 kegs. So by the time it was getting to December to sell it, this oil refused to go up. So it's like this thing, some people they say it's 3 years that this thing always go up, go down. I look at this business, I said, because people always advise in buy red oil. If you don't know business to do, the business you can do with your job, they believe that some people are doing it and it's working for them. Some people are doing it, it's working for them. But it didn't work for me. Anytime I buy, it's always the same price. So I don't see it as my business. So that year I sold the same amount I bought it to, even lesser. So since that time, I dropped that kind of business. Then I look at it that as a believer, as a Christian, I cannot be keeping things to wait for it to get high. So I cannot do it. As a believer, you buy something less and you wait for it to go up. So your prayer is for it to go up. So I stopped that business. I said this business is not for me as a believer, as a child of God. So I had to stop it and I never come back to it. So let me tell you the number 3 business that I did. I did fabrics, selling of cloths and fabrics. Selling of cloths, fabrics. So when I started selling clothes, I will go travel, buy clothes, sell. Then there was a woman selling clothes. She always go to Ghana to buy clothes, all this Akozombo, Ankara. So she always travel to buy and bring to Nigeria to sell. So I connected to the woman, so I told her to be giving me, so she will bring Ghana Ankara to me, and people love this Ankara so much, these fabrics. They love the fabric so much. So when she brings to me at a very lower price, she was just doing it for me as a favor. So I will sell to people. So I was making money, I was selling, people were buying, I was selling. So I will still go to our Nigerian markets, big markets where they sell fabrics, buy fabrics, join together. I was selling fabrics, I was getting money because I love business. I love doing business. Even the salary work I was doing the salary work for capital, to get capital. I was always praying that I was always praying to get a good business that I can hold on to and even drop the salary work. So I was doing the salary work to get money for my business. So anytime I get my salary, I always divert most of my salary into any business I want to do. So I was doing this thing, and what stopped this particular one was that people started owing me. People started owing me. And as a quiet person, I can say I don't know. I couldn't fight them. Many a times I will try. Some people will be helping me to fight them, to pay me. Some people will collect their salary, they will not pay me. Some people collect their salary, they will not even pay. So I was facing this kind of challenges in this business. So I had a lot of debts outside. People were owing me. A lot of people were owing me. I look at this business, I said I had to stop, because selling goods, selling something to your friend, and your friend is owing you. Do you want to spoil friendship? In my working place now, imagine a junior colleague buying cloth from you, and you are now asking your junior colleague for money. Some of them, they see it as so many times to get this money back was problem. I had to stop. So that business stopped. I stopped selling it like that. So another business I did was I went out to learn more about computer. I was computer literate. I was computer literate in terms of paper book. That okay, this is computer is this. I can do some things. I can type on computer. I can print. I can do some things. I now went to the local computer centers to learn computer. So I learned computer very well. I went to learn it. I learned computer. I learned how to do photocopy, how to print, how to do projects, all those things. You know, this publishing thing. I went to learn it. So I started doing it. I couldn't get shop in the campus. This business could have worked if it's in the campus, it will work. But I didn't have shop in the campus. My shop was within the town. So I even got 2 different locations in the town where my shop was. I was training people computer. I was doing photocopy. I got generator. The challenges I faced in this business was that at the end of the day, if you don't see business to people to train in computer, you will have to be relying on typing. Who is typing within town? Nobody was typing within town because it was not a campus. So I was having challenges of sales, and the problem now was the electricity bill they were giving me was even high, because they were giving me at a commercial rate. No, you know, all those old meter, they be giving you at commercial rate. They will say this is your bill. They just be bringing a bill at random. So the electricity bill I was paying was high. Electricity bill was a challenge. I was running on generator. If there's no light, the light was not as good as it was supposed to be. If not, it will have been okay for the bill. But the light was not stable. Then I was relying on generator. I use generator most of the time. Running generator, electricity bill. Then I was even facing the worst part of it. The worst part of it that made me even drop this business was the tax from local government. The tax from local government. They were bringing paper for me at the end of the year. They bring a paper for me that this is my tax. I should pay them tax. How much was I making? How much was I making? That they will bring tax. They will look at my shop and say this is my tax per year. I think they were bringing the tax per year. I don't know, maybe monthly or yearly. I will look at this thing. What am I making? NEPA will bring. I will buy fuel. I will pay the person staying in the shop for me. What do I do? And somebody was staying in the shop for me. If they are staying in the shop, they'll be writing what they sold. At the end of the day, I will calculate the amount we made, and the amount we made from the work, and the amount we are giving out is from my salary. I will just go and be paying all these things. So I look at this and I said, this one will not work. So I ended that one. Because I don't like doing, because my own kind of business person is, I believe in profits. Not that you sit down in a place and you are just making business. You are just showing that I'm a business person. People were thinking that, this woman is, I was getting money from my salary, not from the job. I was driving car. I was even saying it that people will look at me now and say, this business is lucrative. The owner, can't you see that woman? That woman driving that car. She's the owner of that business center. They will think that it is the business center that is giving me that gave me the money for the car. So you should please look at the business you are doing. If it's not working for you, drop it. Don't use people to sample business. You can say that person, she has built. If you see the kind of money in her hand, she has a lot of money. That is the business she's doing. Don't make mistake. You can have chains of businesses, different kind of businesses. So don't use people to say that person is that the business. You can't say. It's only if the person tells you. If the person tells you, that's when you can know. If they don't tell you, you will not know. So the business was not working. If you say, okay, you want to look at my own status to judge the business, you say the business was not working. Because I calculate the amount I make in a month and the amount I'm paying out, the bills I have to pay. So I had to drop that one. So another business I picked was, even when I was in that one, I was trying to add food stuff to it. Like, okay, maybe let me be selling maybe rice, beans in front of the shop like that. They were not working. No gain on top of them. When you carry a bag of rice after selling, you have little amount of money on top of it. Because these are constant things that people see everywhere. They can't be selling rice 2,000 and you'll be selling your own 2,500. No, it must be a uniform price. It must be a uniform price. If your own is higher, people will not come to you. So I had to drop all this. So another business I went to was, I opened a salon, hairdressing salon, because when I graduated from my institution, I had to learn one way or the other. I learned hairdressing too. I learned it, so I opened a shop. I put people there that if people can be running this one for me, I will be able to join it to my salary work. At least I'll be getting money from different places. These are being my dream. Can you see this? What I'm telling you now, it was within the 27 years of my service as a salary earner. I worked for 27 years as a salary earner, and throughout my 27 years, I was testing one business or the other that I can combine with that salary work, and that can even be able to carry me to leave the salary work, that I can leave the salary work for. I was looking for it, but one way or the other, I couldn't. So I did salon, it was not working. I put people there, it was not working. When you don't have a trusted person you put in a place, and you are going to work and you are coming back with somebody, it may not work. And I look at the work, even when I'm there, I look at what, in those days, so I'm not saying the salon of nowadays. The salon of nowadays, you can add a lot of things. You can add different things to it. You can combine a lot of things to it that will make it work. Some people do eyelashes, do all this, do makeup. They add a lot of things to the salon, to their hairdressing work. But that time it was not like that. You may not be able to see all those things to add. So it didn't work for me. So there was another business I went to. Later, I was working in a place. All these things, they happen in different locations. So I was working in a place, we moved to a place, another job. Now I changed job. I was working in a place. So where I was working, I was still looking for business to do. So I got a shop. This time around, I got a shop. I painted the shop. The shop was very open to the road. I painted the shop. I put electricity, I put everything. The shop was ready. So I was planning to sell food stuff. So I was just planning it. So, but the problem was when I was looking for someone to stay there, having a shop and you look for this thing, I was still working, and I couldn't even leave my job for selling food stuff that time. I couldn't leave it because, so I put the shop there. The shop was there. They asked me to pay for 1 year. I begged them. Somebody followed me because it was another language. So someone followed me. So they reduced it. I should pay 6 months. Thank God I paid 6 months rent. If not, I will just waste 1 year. I did rent 1 year rent. I didn't go there again. I always pray to God, God, I want to do business. But that particular time, my prayer for business changed. I started praying as if anywhere, if I'm working, I pray, God, please. Because at that time, I already spent 24 years or 24 years. Yes, I'd already spent 23, 24 years as a salary earner. I was tired. All this selling online now came. Selling online came. To sell online now came. All those periods I was talking about, not really, people could not really sell online. But this time, selling online now came. So someone introduced me to the business. Do you know that even the selling online has been for some time? There was a time, all these organizations that sell online, I don't want to mention name of organizations, name of companies selling online, they sell online. So I always buy things from them. That was when I opened shop. I always buy something from them. I will buy things from them, buy things from them. I will be buying from them. One day my son, one of my children came. He came to me. I was now telling him that I bought things from this place. Have you heard of this? I bought things from them. They will deliver to your doorstep. You know, this was when all these online businesses started. I said they will deliver to your doorstep. I was so amazed. I was so happy that you can buy anything from anywhere in the country. They will just deliver to you where you are. I said, this is very good. So you can buy on their app and they will deliver to you. So I was so happy. That was how my son came. He carried my phone and he now checked how can I sell. He told me that, mommy, check how you can sell there now instead of buying. I said, selling there, because I was already tired of business. You can check how you can sell there now instead of buying. I said, I'm not selling. My son checked it and he logged in. He applied to be selling there. My son started selling there. Daddy came for holiday, so he was selling with them. He logged into the place, he applied, and he started selling with them. And the method he was using to sell, that will be in one of my videos. Because there is a video I want to do when you don't have capital. This particular method he was using to sell, I'm going to mention it in my video of business with zero capital. So I mentioned it there. So he started selling with them, but I didn't sell. So he went back to school. He will be selling with them like that. So later, when he graduated, he was still selling all these things. So he was discovering all this online, selling on Instagram, selling. So they introduced to me selling on Instagram, selling on this and that. So when they introduced it to me, then how you can buy goods and sell. You can sell online. It's selling online. So they introduced to me how you can sell online, how you can do this. So I learned it, how you can sell online. You can get your product and post your product. You can sell on Instagram, advertise what you are selling. You can bring your goods and advertise on Instagram what you are selling, advertise it. That was how I started this, and that was how it was working for me. That was after 27 years as a salary earner. It was now working for me to buy and sell. I was ordering, I will get goods from countries, bring down and sell online. So it was working for me and it was helping me. That was when I discovered that no matter how far you have gone, with God, all things are possible. Because my prayer when I was 24 years in service, my prayer was like, God, I need this. I was praying seriously. So when I was doing it, I discovered that I needed to pay more attention on it this time. I needed to pay more attention on it and drop a job at this age. I should drop so that I can have strength for the business. So I had to retire and then continue with the business. So I had to retire at 27 years of service. So I continue with the business and the business has been helping me. So as I've told you, I'm going to give you businesses you can do with zero capital. Thank God, I worked as a salary earner and I was able to save money to do this business. So it was not a business with zero capital. It was a business with capital. So I'm going to teach you the business you can do with zero capital and the business you can do with capital. And I'm going to tell you the business you can join to your businesses. When you have business already, what you can join. So I started doing this business, I started being serious with it. So I was doing it. You sell online, you have Instagram page, you do this. I think you know what I'm talking about. If you buy cloth now, you can easily sell online. So selling online is now good. You can bring bags, handbags from other country, post them on Instagram. People say you have delivery people that will deliver for you. So I'm going to mention businesses in my next video. So this video is not for business. This video is not for business. This video is just to tell you those businesses I did that failed. So thank you so much for being on this video. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to stop here. So in my next video, please watch out for my next video. Next video on what I've said. Thank you so much. God bless you. This is Oluwayemisi Comfort TV. God bless. See you in my next video. Bye.